We are running full speed ahead into season 18, y'all. Pumpkin spice is back at Dunkin' Donuts. Get your caffeinated beverage of choice because we are being inundated with teasers and interviews. I promised you guys we were going to discuss it all. Let's start out with this double interview drop over at People magazine. They dropped a cover story interview with Janelle and Christine, and then later they released a grainy, kind of pixelated, much more low budget interview with Cody. I have a lot of thoughts. We have a lot to discuss. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be voiceover commentary. There were 2 People magazine interviews that dropped yesterday and a couple more teasers, and who knows what else will have dropped by the time this video goes live. In this video, we are going to talk about the People magazine tea party that Janelle and Christine gave us, and this kind of random grainy ass afterthought of an interview from Cody. There's a stark difference in production between these 2 interviews, and it just gave me a little chuckle how Janelle and Christine clearly got hair and makeup and they're being shot in HD, and Cody is in front of Robin's figurine cabinet. This doll, you guys, has seen some shit. Spooky season is upon us because Annabelle has taken up residence in the McMansion. I've been really sad because all the Hallmark stores have been closing, and my mom and I have this day after Christmas tradition of going shopping to get marked down wrapping paper and bows. Now I know why they're all closing. Robin bought up all their inventory. Anyways, I digress. Let's start off with Cody's afterthought of an interview that he zoomed in for. Cody seems like one of Robin's hostages at this point too. Could he not have traveled to do an in-person interview where the Wi-Fi was more reliable? He still seems to be social distancing himself from things he would rather not do. And apparently press interviews are right up there with hanging out with his kids. Anywho, here are some highlights from his interview.
The process of this entire experience has basically been sort of a up and down, like just to be fair, a total roller coaster ride. The roller coaster was fun for a long time, even though it was challenging. We had a lot of challenges, but now I feel like I've hit the bottom in a deep, deep swimming pool, and I pushed off the bottom and I'm headed to the surface, hoping that we move forward with a lot of forgiveness and finding that place where love and grace prevail again. I could have done a lot better. And you feel like, okay, is my life still headed the direction that it's supposed to? Moving forward in my life. Yes, we're all moving forward. We're all seeking happiness, and we will all find it. I'm not an advocate of plural marriage. I think that plural marriage is extremely difficult. As a result of that, I just have no interest in ever trying plural marriage again. Really, I just look forward to a future of a lot of forgiving and a lot of just more understanding. I got to admit, there's few things that have happened recently that have really, I guess you could say, built my confidence back, because it destroys your confidence when you go through a divorce or a family breakup. But I feel like my confidence is coming back. I got to find that space of grace and love for myself as well.
So according to Cody, the experience of plural marriage has been a total roller coaster, and it was fun for a long time, even though it had its challenges. Cody is hoping that everyone can move forward with forgiveness and that they can get to a place where love and grace prevail again. You are not going to get a lot of grace from anyone by showing up 2 hours late to your daughter's wedding, my dude. Cody says he could have done a lot better, and I don't know if Cody is actually capable of doing better. That's just my opinion. He's not an advocate of plural marriage, but he found it extremely difficult, and he is not interested in trying plural marriage ever again. But don't worry, Cody says his confidence is coming back. God help us all. Special shout out to Annabelle, who literally had Cody's back during this whole interview. Now, the main event of the People magazine interviews that we got yesterday was for sure this joint interview that Janelle and Christine did. They looked phenomenal. They have an air of levity and happiness around them that is so great to see as longtime viewers of the show. Janelle and Christine answered a lot of questions. They spilled quite a bit of tea, and honestly, I was shook.
There's a bond that happened when we raised our kids together.
I think so.
And we chose to do things together because we were a family and because we had these kids together. But now we're choosing to do things with each other because we like the other person.
I went in with such ideas about how idyllic plural marriage was going to be, and it was really hard. It was really hard. Mary and I's personalities are very different. The whole family dynamic was really tough. Cody and I always had a pretty good relationship, but we definitely had 2 or 3 periods where we really had I don't know how to explain it. Like
we would butt heads sometimes pretty severely.
Oh yeah, and so then what would happen is
you'd separate for a little bit.
So I thought about staying, and I did stay behind for quite a while. I know you said you were afraid I wasn't going to come. Yeah. When COVID came, he really got funny about the rules. He started to be away more, and I thought, wow, I could do this. I could be on my own. And then we had this really big fight, like the biggest fight we probably have ever had. And after he left, I felt relieved. I felt this burden come off me, and I thought, wow.
And just to new beginnings, right?
New beginnings.
New beginnings.
He's the only one who really gets what I'm going through.
And I really knew who you were married to. I'm just saying, really knew him. So it was a different perspective.
Yeah, it was a valuable perspective, for sure. When I explain it to outside people, I'm like, I'm no longer with my partner. I don't know,
really?
Like, what do you say?
I say I'm straight up divorced.
Oh.
I love that title. I love saying I'm divorced.
I would actually consider a plural marriage because I really do love the freedom and the independence that it gave me. And I think it was a good fit for me. But so I'm open to plural marriage, but I don't know if there's really a lot of men who can actually pull it off.
I didn't know I could have a simple life with somebody. I'm extremely proud of Janelle. I would be proud of Janelle if she stayed with Cody too. Just because the choices that she makes are right for her 100%. I just wanted to see her happy and living whatever life she chose for herself.
My marriage is over and I'm no longer part of a plural family. It means like I have infinite ability to choose what my next chapter looks like.
Janelle talked about a lot of things we already knew, like the fact that she didn't get along with Mary. But then Janelle disclosed that there was actually several times that she separated from Cody because he was pissing her off. We knew that Janelle had stayed behind in the past, but I didn't know that they actually had multiple separations, to the point where Christine wasn't even sure she was going to come back. Janelle said when COVID came, he really got funny, and what she's too nice to say is that he turned into an even bigger asshole. Janelle seemingly had a similar epiphany to the one Christine had when she realized how much she could do on her own without him around. Cody is really out here abandoning families, and they're all like, hey, this is actually kind of great. Let Cody be a cautionary tale. If you abandon your family because you're a big-time neglectful partner and parent, your family may not miss you. Christine loves being divorced. She loves calling herself divorced. Put that on her business card. She is wearing that word with a badge of honor. Now, this is what shook me the most. Janelle says that she is open to the idea of another plural marriage one day. What? I was not expecting her to say that. Overall, I love this friendship, and while it's atrocious what Cody has put his kids through with the loss of an active father in their lives, I think it's pretty cool that these kids all have both Janelle and Christine to look up to as mothers. This bond is forever. What did you guys think of these 2 interviews? Be careful what you say. Annabelle is watching. As always, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And be sure to check out my second channel, Sarah Spills. A link for that will be in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and Twitter at Reality Squad. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.